he's more out of himself, out of his shell. He's more calmer. He's more willing to talk to me if there's a problem. He seems more open about things if there's an issue. And he seems a happier child than he was before. It's made a big difference to his life.
If Max hadn't come on Lads Need Dads, our relationship would be very different. It wouldn't be where it is at now. It wouldn't be as positive as it is. It's not perfect, but it's so much better than what it was. It really is. He wouldn't have the confidence that he has now.
Since coming on Lads Need Dads, he's learned to control his emotions. Like, you've taught him techniques of how to cope when he's feeling too much pressure and that. And he knows that he's got the support of the mentors when he's having a bad day. He'll say, "Mum, can I speak to so-and-so?" And he gets in contact with them and it makes him feel better. They're like big brothers to him. If Robbie wasn't in Lads Need Dads, I think he would definitely have been expelled from school by now. I would have probably had to quit my job to look after him at home. And I don't know, I think he would have definitely gone down the wrong path. If I'm honest, before I see the future for Robbie, it didn't look good. I honestly thought he'd end up in prison. And now all he keeps talking about is he wants to join the police force and he wants to do something and he wants to help other people.
Yep. Before Zach started with Lads Need Dads, he was emotionally unstable, and the school recommended Lads Need Dads, so that's obviously how he became on the programme. He's so much better. We've still got a little way to go, but he will speak to me about his feelings. If he's had a real bad day at school, he'll come home and he'll say, "Mum, I've had a really bad day and I feel quite angry," whereas before he wouldn't. He would just come home, lash out, and he would never speak about his feelings, where now he's so much better and he's so much more open, and it's helped our relationship.
I think if Albie hadn't have found Lads Need Dads, or Lads Need Dads found Albie, if he hadn't attended the cohort, I worry for what his future would have been without having that male role model, just because he was in such confusion at the beginning. Like I said, he didn't know who he was, and that could, at that prime age, who knows where he would have led. Like I said, he has low level behaviour at school, talking back and not listening, not concentrating. That could have quickly escalated. The connection that we have is, as a mother and son, has always been quite strong, but at that time I did feel that I didn't know what kind of balance we had, and that could have gone very much differently. His behaviour could have spiked, he could have fallen in with the wrong crowd. There was all the things that I was worried about for his future. You know, Lads Need Dads has changed my life and Albie's life. It really, you know, before the whole process, like I said, our connection has always been quite good and quite strong, but there was an imbalance, and I was under a lot of pressure to achieve as a mum, as a single working mum, but also knowing that there was no male role model there for Albie, and his relationship with his father had broken down. I was trying to overcompensate for that.
Prior to Wyatt joining Lads Need Dads, Wyatt had a very unstable beginning to his life. Wyatt had the core people of his life pulled away from him. He became unsettled, he became angry, he believed he wasn't good enough. He needed something to believe in him. I do my best, but I'm on my own, bringing up boys, which I hadn't done before either. So he was very unsettled, very insecure. I believe that without the support from Lads Need Dads and the programme and the journey that he's gone through all the different cohorts, the friends, the people that he's made friends with, their family, without that, knowing the area that we live in, knowing the outside influences that you could have, Wyatt's journey could very probably have been a very, very different journey. It would concern me that the peer pressure from others would have got to him, where when he's had any of that kind of pressure, I know he doesn't like to tell me things because he's scared that it worries me. but I do know that he talks to his mentor. I don't know what he says to his mentor, but I know that he does talk to them and share any worries, and I have no fear at all of the kind of replies that the mentor would give. 100% trust Lads Needs Dads with Wyatt, 100%.
Toby had a wonderful dad growing up until the age of 11, when suddenly his dad very unexpectedly passed away. I'm very grateful for Lads Need Dads. They came on board just at the right time. They have engaged Toby with dealing with his emotions, which without a doubt I think he probably would have found hard to deal with without the support from the experts. It's given Toby a new friendship group as well, with young lads who are in a similar situation to Toby's, who do not have a male role model within their family for one reason or another. It's also given Toby amazing opportunities such as days out, amazing experiences he would never have had probably with just myself. It's given him confidence to have faith in himself. He's grown into a fine young man who has lots of aspirations for his future. The programme that Lads Need Dads provides is absolutely amazing, and I can't thank them enough. It's taken a huge weight and worry off of my shoulders, and helped to fill the gap that his absent dad would have probably filled with regards to questions he might have growing up, especially as he's reached the teenage years. Yes, just made him confident, really. He's got wonderful career opportunities now from the people he's met. He's been inspired by many other young men who also had an absent father for whatever reason, and made him realise that he can be the best he can possibly be, with a great future full of possibilities ahead of him.